Came here to win. Came here to win.
What do you think that one kind of slipped away from the second half? Let them, they were all really back in the game.
You know, we lost turn battle 1-0. I think, it was 1-7 at that point when we gave them 7 points there, right there on the fumble. Had the big play, and then it kind of went back and forth from there. And there was a good football team, but we expected to come in here and win, and we did everything we could to do that. Doesn't change the fact that I'm proud. I think everybody on that field fought, gave us a chance. Lost the game on the road to a good team, and it's sickening that this has happened twice to us. That's what it is.
The Chase Brown fumble, Zach, how did that change the tempo of that second half?
Well, every time you play them, man, it's a one-score game, and whoever wins the turnover battle wins the game. And that's what it came down to.
You put so much emphasis in bringing in guys who win in big moments. Why hasn't this team seemed to have that quality?
Yeah, we got to figure that out. We got to find a way to close out these games. You know, we had our opportunity. We got down there, went for 2, and just didn't work out for us. But this team's going to continue to put us in good positions, and there's going to be a point in the season where that turns, and we'll respond the right way from this game. You got a 1-game season next week against the Chargers before the bye, and so we'll get our bodies right and get ready to go fight them.
When a team doesn't finish, is that X's and O's or how much?
I mean, finishing, there's a lot of great plays by both teams there at the end of the game, and I know that's the easy answer, but we just got to figure out a way to make that last play to win the game.
The 3rd and 2 and the 4th and 2, they were both deep balls down there in the second half. What was that?
It's just part of the play. That's
expecting aggressive.
Those are progressions, and if you get a one-on-one shot, we're taking that all the time. Otherwise, there's a progression that comes across. But we made a lot of plays in those situations where we take those shots, and just because it's 3rd and 2 or 4th and 2, they're dropping everybody underneath, trying to take away the underneath stuff. So you either take your shot or you wait for other stuff to clear out over the top.
How hard was it to watch the touchdown, the Ravens with 3 missed tackles, Cam,
Yeah.
Gino, Logan?
It's tough. That one I can't see very well. That's on the farthest point of the field that I can see. So we'll watch the tape and evaluate how that play went.
You did a good job defensively against them in the first half. They had the 4 straight touchdowns. What do you think changed for you?
Well, the turnover gave them great field position because we got a 3-and-out there to start the half. So I was really pleased with how the defense started the half. And then obviously that big play on 3rd and 2, for however many yards that was. Put them right back in it, gave them some hope, and they responded the right way, and then it just became a back-and-forth game from there.
How would you describe the game that Burrow and Chase had tonight?
Incredible. I mean, that's a good defense. They got a ton of talent over there. I thought Jamar stepped up in a major way, and anytime we could just find ways to get him the ball, I thought Joe did a great job of that, and Jamar finished a lot of those plays for us, so I thought they played excellent.
How frustrating is it that despite their performances, it just wasn't enough tonight?
Well, it's frustrating because of the work we put in. I mean, we sit up here every week and pour our heart and souls into this thing, and we've got a good football team, and our record doesn't yet show that. There's still time. I mean, this team's going to hang in there. We're going to be there at the end, and so, again, this is a tough one because you're right there and you feel like you kind of let one slip away, but at the same time, still believe in these guys. They believe in each other, and there's a lot of football left to play.
Zach, the 2-pointers, how did they play it, and how did you expect that? Because I think you called timeout, right? And then,
Well, we were just trying to get a free yard there. So it was a no snap, no play situation, trying to get a really free play if they jump, snap it, and just get a free shot on the 2-point conversion. That was a situation to do that, called timeout, and then got the play we liked, and it just didn't work out for us.
was it there?
I got to watch it. It's hard for me to tell right now.
Because of the game he had, probably a lot of questions about why the ball, maybe it was supposed to go to Chase, when you guys were trying to go for the win. Did they take him away, or what happened?
No, I mean, there's always a progression to it. Most of our stuff is geared to go to Jamar Chase. But again, there's progression starts, and he was in that progression. I'd say Joe makes pretty good decisions, and so I trust where we went there. We just got to watch the tape and see what happened.
You had a couple different chances to go to Evan with long field goals. What was his number that you were looking at, and why would you?
That direction was less, so I think we passed up a 58-yarder. When our defense had given up 7 points at that point in the game, and so we pinned them down there on the 10. Obviously, it didn't work out. They scored 3 plays later, but that was that decision. That was an aggressive game for us, going for it, and that was right there. Just given how the game unfolded with how our defense was playing at that moment, the 58-yarder, just pin them down in there and try to get that ball back, same field position, and punch it in on offense.
56 pass attempts for Joe tonight. Did you come into this game kind of figuring it might be that kind of game?
Yeah, it's hard to know how many snaps you're going to get, but yeah, I knew that was going to be that type of game.
Hit 13 times, just how he stood in there tonight, and 428 through the air.
Yeah, it's a really talented defense, you know, and so, again, when you throw the ball that many times, it's going to happen. He does a great job, you know, buying time until the end, you know, to give his guys a chance. And so often, probably some of those hits came on huge completions because he waited that last second and was willing to take the hit. So it's going to, you know, unfortunately reflect negatively on the offensive line when in reality it's just Joe hanging in there and making a play versus tight coverage and giving Jamar and those guys a chance for that extra second to win.
Did you know throughout that final drop that you would go for 2 and
Yeah.
you got me?
Yeah. I mean, there's a time situation where there's probably a little too, you know, over – I can't get into specifics, but there's a chance maybe you get a 3-and-out, you get the ball back if you just tied it, and you can go kick a game-winning field goal, but didn't feel like we were going to get the ball again.
You said you guys need to figure out why you haven't been able to close out games, but what more can you do 10 games into the season to try and figure that out?
Just got to find a way to win.
I mean, you were aggressive all night, and you were aggressive all night, and that's how you ended the game.
Yeah.
You were aggressive with the two,
Yeah,
get the win.
we came in here to fight them, and we fought them, and we just came up one play short. Thank you.
Thanks, Zach.
Clapham here, and every day I am grateful for my experience to have played professional football. As a player, I realized self-motivation, leadership, and appreciating your teammates are key. At First Star Logistics, you can use those same attributes to create the life you want for you and your family. Build your future by working hard like I did. You'll see results both on and off the field. Call First Star Logistics today and be part of our winning team.
Opportunity knocking.